Hi there, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of my new gameplay series of Soulash, featuring Tiny the Golem Necromancer. I'm Icon, and we're gonna have some fun with this one. I always wanted to try out the Necromancer class, and I feel like I found it quite a comical combination of race and class. Even though it is not the most ideal one, there are more powerful combinations that you can go for. Especially the gnolls are pretty crazy because they get extra bones out of every corpse they butcher, and therefore they can create a way larger army than any other race. But since I'm a role player in my heart, we're going to play with the golem this time, because I felt like that's one necromancer who surely won't be bothered by his minions. So I'm also playing here this one with a no durability mod, so we're going to just have infinite durability on our items, because I personally hated the durability system of the game a lot, and this is a easy way to get rid of it. My god, I'm getting wrecked by these bits. Jeez. I put the link into the description box for the mod, so if you want to use it for yourself, just check it out. It's also in the Witch workshop, so it's really easy to find. So, well, go forth, my minions. You can do that for me. I don't wanna. Yeah, this is Minion Monster gameplay. I'm squishy as hell, but who cares? My buddies are doing this for me. Okay, let's go. I personally felt like the gameplay fun of this of Soulash increased by a lot once I disabled the durability system. I'm really happy that it's now finally in the Steam Workshop available for everybody. So, let's go. Beautiful. So my spell here costs me 4 health. But let's rest up until I'm healed. Let's see how long that'll take. Oh, I have those zombies happily dancing around me. It's quite bothersome now that I think about it more closely, because that means my healing time will always be pretty long due to the animation around me. So let's see if I can't speed that up a bit. Alright, never mind, there's not more. There's not more in it. Quadruple is all that is possible, okay. We need some bandages. That feels wrong. Well, regeneration does increase the more powerful your character grows, but let's wait a sec. If I sent them over there, no, they don't run from them. Okay. Well, that sucks a tiny bit, but that's it. Let's go downstairs and get some bird people dead, or whatever these are. Avian, feathered, humanoid creature. Yeah, it's a bird person. Come on, my dudes. Alright, there's the army incoming. Alright. I don't want to get involved if possible. Due to the fact how annoying it seems to be to regenerate myself, it's even more important that I stay away from combat if possible. Alright. Come on, dudes. You can't support each other. There's no reason why your good friend here should fight that Cavian alone. Ah, here we go. Fun! Alrighty. So, I know that there's really not much more to be taken here. Primitive sword. Well, primitive knife. That's what I want to have. I want to be able to butcher stuff, you know? It's very important for me. Also, I'll definitely need some materials to eat. Clack? No. Smack. Alright. So far, so fun. Like, the beginning is pretty rough, because one zombie definitely just sucks. Ooh, look at that. I can run into things to just smash them, but I take damage while doing so. But this is also... Okay, I can harvest my own food. I just can run into walls. Does that work here too? Yep, it does. But I deal 0 damage there, and I deal damage to myself from the impact. It's a bit annoying because I have a tendency to run into stuff out in the open world. So what's there? Also, no beneficial effect for me. We can't mine ore this way. Damn. So, there's one thing I'm wondering. Yeah, it works. I can rest up better in corners where I can't just pretend that I don't see my zombies. Okay. Maybe Tiny does have more problems with his zombies than he's eager to admit. Alright, let's pick up a torch, because it's always nice to have a light source. Hello there! Take that off me. There we go. Yeah, so we're just winning by numbers, I guess. Wonderful. Alrighty, so we're finally in for some loot. So, a short sword? Yes, please. High boots? Hood of the Ravager. Yeah, well, as long as it gives me stat bonuses, I'm in. Or armor. Okay. Beyond that, I can't summon anything here. Whoops. I guess that's because there's already too much there, huh? Alrighty. Oh man, this is fun. And I'm only at level 1. And the best part about this game is you simply don't have any limit about how many zombies you can summon. You just can't have an infinite amount of minions in this game. I love it. So, whoopsie. I really gotta be careful. Tiny really has to be careful what he's running into. So I want to check out what the weird machine contains. Copper ingot. So, it's a very interesting gameplay. I'm farming my food in very exotic ways. Ooh. Crap. This dude's hurting me a lot. Take him down, my minions! Oops. Yeah, alright. Looking good, though. Yeah. I took a lot of damage just by one blow of that dude, but we got it. That little Imperial March jingle is showing us the way. So, I got Acid Spit now. So, let's pump up the intelligence even more. I'm personally a big fan of putting damage up front as a priority, because I feel like if you are able to burst down your enemies quickly, it's way more effective early on than being resilient. Later, it's the other way around. Resilience is more important once you're hitting level 6 and above, judging from my own experiences, at least. Alright, so let's hide in the corner. It works pretty decently. And one thing I do like about the Necromancer for sure already is the fact that I'm very able to passively clear areas, and that's fun. Let's put on a skirt on this golem, why not? So here's another thing. If I salvage stuff, I can eat that wood. I love golems. They're so fun. Alright. So Tiny and me, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to play this series, by the way, as long as it lasts. So as soon as Tiny's gone, There's going to be another character if you guys want to. And also feel free to give me already in the comment section down there ideas of what you want to see played here on the channel. I'd love that. And for sure, race and class combo. You're welcome. Alrighty, so let's explore this area there. I wonder what happens if Tiny does take down a wall. Let's try it. I mean, he's able to take down the entire wall. It does take me some HP, but I just get a measly-peasly stone out of that. Okay, that's not worth it. Okay. I had to try. I always wanted to know if it's worth it to take down buildings. It's definitely not. Oops. I slammed the table. Alright, so I love it how clumsy it feels to play a golem. Like, the fact that you're actually hurting yourself when you collide with stuff. So here, wooden beam. I actually hurt myself again. Alrighty. But I gathered some wood. And if I'm not mistaken, I can summon if there's nothing there. So, I'd guess... Yeah, this character, can he eat wool? Yes. Wow, 10 food. Wool is more efficient than wood. Straw. Man, golems are fun. So, you'll see me disassembling. Alright, let's... I guess I'm well able by now to just take down these dudes by my own. Oh, I wish this game had a good comparison tool. This is one thing that really bothers me, that you can't compare gear well. You know? More golems! Zombies. Maybe Tiny perceives them as his brethren, you know? Meat golems. Meet my golems. Alright. So there we go. I like it that I have a spammable ranged attack on the necromancer now. This is pretty spiffy. Ooh, and it does have some range. And my minions don't care if I accidentally hit them. Yeah, you guys do the rest. This works surprisingly well, I gotta say. But, I can already tell that this must have limits, because those zombies surely aren't the most effective minions so far. That's one thing I can tell for sure. They're merely numerous. Whoops. Sorry. I keep doing this. So, who can't walk there, you fall. Okay. This tooltip got updated. Okay, so this little plateau here is a pretty safe spot to begin your villain's career at. If you're starting somewhere else, I'd strongly suggest you to try and run here as quick as possible, because that's, as far as I can tell, the easiest area that I've found so far. Oh, look at that. That's exactly what we were looking for. This weapon is bad for us because it deals physical damage. This one is better for us because it deals non-elemental damage. My intelligence rating increases my non-physical damage, so whenever a weapon deals non-physical damage, my intelligence will make it stronger, and that does have impact onto my spells, because my spells directly scale by the stuff I'm wielding, so... Or magic users try to grab yourself non-physical gear. That works out best. Primitive bow and a straw hat. So we're totally not going to use any regular food source here with Tiny. One thing I do like here is the fact that I don't seem to... Or I won't be needing to make breaks for water or anything. That bothered me with the other species always the most. That you had to take breaks for water, or carry water, craft yourself water containers, water, water, water. There's a lot of fuzz about water in this game. I mean, it's totally okay. I mean, I like realism. I totally love the survival mini-game aspects of this one. But it's also a nice change of pace to not need this. So... Alright, just wanted to make sure that my little army is around. Because now we're going to take down real enemies slowly. This pilgrim is already a lot more dangerous than the dudes before, because he's able to deal holy damage and such. Boots of Passion. The hell? So, movement speed minus 0.1. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Shouldn't it be good if it increases my move speed? I'm confused now, genuinely. Alright, but let's just salvage stuff, and... I mean, dexterity 6. I'm gonna carry these around for now. Oh, I wanted to butcher this dude while my zombies were taking care of the situation. Rude. Power of our gods flows through me. Okay, that's another pilgrim. Yeah, well, I can't shoot the guy while there's a zombie in front of me. Alright. Religious people will get transformed into zombies, very preferably. Tiny finds that funny. Alrighty. But I want to know what kind of minions we can summon later. So I'm actually considering to butcher up some corpses for later use, basically. So I love the fact that I'm basically salvaging gear to carve up money. Food, I mean. Money. So we're going to make ourselves some piles of bones now. Although I think, yeah, well, probably gonna wait until I have a real cutting tool, huh? Sucks to be that slow, I think. Mansfield Granary. So there's a little secret room here. There it goes. But this is way too early for me. The enemies in there, I'm a little bit scared about them. I rather want to be level 3 before I go for that. So, rotten meat. Okay. Seems like Mansfield has been ransacked in this version. Oh, look at that! Bodies! Hooray! Bodies! So I can now either transform them into minions, or able to skin them as well. And I can transform them actually into food. For me it is, at least. So you can extract a lot of wool out of them. So why are we stopping? Ah, because I'm out of stamina. Yeah, I really need a better tool here. I pick up 4 meat. Oh dang! I didn't mean to put. Whatever. My bad. Here, guys, you're talking about meat so much. I accidentally made meat. If everything goes wrong, anything goes wrong, just blame the zombies. Always works. They don't mind. Okay, but it looks like Mansfield is actually really much. Oh yeah, here. Really empty, I wanted to say. Ugh, the Orc Raider. So I'm doing a decent amount of damage here on my own. And the Orc Raider was worth 10 XP. That's a pretty decent amount. So what's that? Mortal's Corpse. So we're going to grab ourselves some bones. I really want them because, you know, I'm pretty sure that there will be much better minions later down the road than these zombies. And I basically want to have a couple of minions in my pocket. There we go. These pilgrims are the most problematic dudes here to begin with because they're working with holy damage and, you know, there are not many things that are worse for a necromancer than holy damage. Obviously. There we go. I ran out of stamina right before I finished the job. But it's a very, very cool thing that salvaging gear provides me food. I love that. In that regard, golems are already a ton of fun to play. Woo! Dirt wall. Just took it down by bumping into it. Also, this character will learn a ton of recipes. Due to the fact that you are able to learn a recipe by dismantling an item, that's one thing. And on top of that, your chances of learning recipes increase if you're intelligent. And, yeah. Tiny will know all the items by the end of this. So I'm stopping to worry about dudes standing in my face, honestly. Alright, let's just take our time here. I love it. That you can actually butcher while your minions are taking down an enemy. That's neat. And there, I already mentioned it, but I want to mention it one more time. If you were playing a gnoll here, you'd get 3 bones out of each butchering process, so that'd be much, much more profit. You can carry much more army in your pocket with a gnoll. Humanoid arm. How did that come together? I didn't order that one, Tiny. Care to explain? Well, Tiny's silent as usual. So... Glurp? Skipper successfully intimidates me. He actually intimidated me. Can you imagine the fishman intimidated Tiny? Okay. Glurp. Man. That's what I think about this. So, what's that? Broken stone statue. Ah, I guess this was just lying around here. So, we can deduce by now that Mansfield has been raided by an orcish army in this iteration of our game. I love it that there are a couple of things that are different every time you restart the game, so you won't run through the same map every gameplay. I like that. I hope there will be more variations in the course of the time. Because, you know, I consider this game very expandable in a very cool way. And I'm enjoying myself a lot ever since I have discovered how to disable the durability. And now, since today, I finally got a mod, obviously, that doesn't break the textures anymore. Because I was working with a mod that turned every corpse into fountains. And that was really a vicious mockery for my eyes. I'm happy this is over now. More corpses. I love those orcs. They're really buddies, you know. And there's another ground rule for Soulash. If there's anybody around there that you can take down, take them down. Every point of XP helps you to grow more powerful. That's why I try to spare nobody and nothing, and I can only recommend you to do the same. Yeah, boy, I'm dealing so much damage early on. Wow, that's pretty spiffy. And that's why I kept maxing out my intelligence first, because As you see here, staying alive is not that much of an issue here, because I hide behind my wall of minions, and I do a really, really badass ranged damage at the same time. So... Alright, here we go. Vampiric Touch. Now that's one with a cooldown, and it does restore life. Oh, that's a cool one. And I'm gonna roll with one more level of intelligence max, or do I? Yes, I'll do. And after that, we're going to go for some resilience stats. So far, I've been very good with this strat. I don't know, though, if this is really that good in the long run, though. I still have to experiment around these things. Oh, sorry. So... Divine Primitive Sword. Hell no. Or... Oh, wait a sec. It's actually better than mine, and it does boost intelligence, so... Ironically enough, we're going to wield a holy weapon now. I mean, as long as it buffs my damage, I frickin' don't care. It's a weird thing in this game that it works like that. The most spells scale their damage quite directly from your weapon, so you want to have a powerful weapon in your hand that's able to just be just buffed by intelligence. So let's see, can I actually absorb life from my zombies? No, I can't. I just wanted to try. I didn't expect that it would work, but you know, always try out things. Don't just assume that things don't work. And don't try them, I mean. Alright, so we're going to head over to the miners' camp down there, because I feel like that's a good next stop. Mining is very, very interesting for my character in particular, and I think as well that we're pretty much powerful enough to take down the mining camp. Level 3 should be enough. So far, I can say the Necromancer class is an absolute banger. I love it. So much fun. And, well, I don't know if the Golem is a good match for the Necromancer or not, but I certainly think it's a lot of fun to play with this. So we gain 18 XP per enemy. That's a good ratio. And there's linen pans. Brutal linen pans. Well, I don't care too much about that. I can create linen out of that. And now I want to know how stupid it can go. So we're going to craft ourselves some bandages, and I'm afraid that the game doesn't respect logic at all here. So, bandages. And yes, Tiny the Golem does increase his health regeneration by applying bandages. I highly disagree, but, you know, I need the regeneration, so I don't ask any further questions and just do this. So, let's take down the blacksmith. So far, so fun. Alright. Oh, yeah. Gloves. Pans. Good stuff. So, I guess the pans are way more effective than that. In this game, it's really important that you try to rack up as many different resistances as you can, because your enemies will be quite volatile after some time. A hammer. Do I need a hammer? I don't think so. Well, not right now. Hammer and such things are important for crafting, and, well, that's one thing I'm a little bit sad about. Due to the fact that I disabled the durability in this game, I also pretty much disabled the entire crafting system, because it doesn't make much sense to craft yourself gear if your gear lasts forever. The crafting system of the game is mostly thought to replace your worn down gear and such things. There has been a lot of thought in it from the dev's side to make this system work well, but, well, I considered it not so much fun. Maybe I'll try one of those mods one day that actually do lower the burn of the durability one day, but for now, I'll take this game as it is. without durability, and it's a lot of fun with this way. So there's a couple of recipes. Scroll of Prayer. Ah, well, I'll just put this away. I always keep forgetting using the consumables like these, and therefore I'd rather skip on that one. So we entered the mines. There's a whole army of friends swarming in here. They might reek a little bit weird, but that doesn't matter. They do our bidding. That's what matters. So, what's up there? Some paper. Oh, there's a human overlord who thinks that I'm going to be a good slave. Humans, they want to enslave golems. Tiny disagrees. Okay. So here we already see that our zombies are falling flat against stronger enemies. They're merely body blocking this dude mostly. Most of the time they just dealt 1 point of damage, and that's really not enough to make me happy here. So, cloak fits on that slot. And, geez, weapons are the tastiest food for the golem. Chinkidea. Oh my god, that's an actually valuable dagger. My god. 5 to 11 physical damage, that's actually a lot. Too bad that I'm not bothering with physical damage whatsoever. Well, that's a good spot to finish this first episode, because we're going to enter more dangerous waters from here on, and I don't know if it's going to be the mine or the Amazon camp over here, or, well, there's also a little village we could plunder here. We'll see about that in the next episode. Thanks so much for your time, attention, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Put your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, and consider subscribing. There's daily content coming up from my side. You just need to hit that notification bell and stay informed. Have a good one, and see you soon. Bye-bye.